Yo, D, this fool.
I've been a fan since 2017 with GTA 5, but as a queer person, the game always kind of put me off, since there is virtually no LGBT plus representation outside of those offensive trans people caricatures that appeared in specific places on the map and which thankfully were removed in the newest version. So Rockstar has shown that they care about not humiliating our communities. But GTA as a series still has this stigma of being a heteronormative white dude bro circle jerk that is unwelcome towards people of diverse backgrounds and sexualities. Making the GTA 6 pro tags queer would go a long way to show that Rockstar has changed as a company and become more progressive and inclusive. Just being able to hire male sex workers as the male protagonist would be a nice change of pace. I'm back, folks, with a vengeance, like Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson from the 1995 third entry of that rather good action series. And you're probably wondering, Kung Fu, you lied to us, just like Annie Lennox said she wouldn't lie to you with the Eurythmics. But guess what? Here's the story, Morning Glory. So back in March of this year, I received my second warning from YouTube about an 11-second clip I used, which had a little bit of Katie Marie Cork naughty nipple. And then 3 months later, I accidentally, because I am stupido, used that clip again, this time warranting a strike against my channel, which meant I could record, upload or live stream, even though I've never done that yet, for 1 whole week. And now that I'm back, folks, you're probably wondering, why have you not renamed the channel? Well, frankly, I can't. Kung Fu Hot Dog is such a great name. And in the meantime, while I was away from here, I contacted Mr. John St. John, Duke Nukem himself, to record some brand new voiceovers for me and my intended other channel I was going to do, and it came out rather well.
Fun Koo Hot Dog. Sounds kinda cool.
So I'm going to utilize those voiceovers for something else on this channel sometime in the future. They might even form some new segments. Oh, I can hardly wait, folks. And you know who else can hardly wait for me? That's Miss Alexa Bliss herself. Oh, Miss WWE gorgeous lifelike action figure. And she shares her nights of passion with me on my air mattress by Silent Night. But guess what? When I'm with Miss Bliss, it's anything but silent. But I know what you came here for today, folks. That's right, my GTA 6 Trailer 2 reaction. What did I think of it? Am I in love? Am I put off by the lack of gameplay? Well, I will tell you very soon, you buffoons. But before I do that, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and oh yes, just like the failed attempts of Beyonce, the black or maybe half black R&B singer, now calling herself a C&W singer, and ill-fated ticket sales of the Cowboy Carter tour, which is doing dismally, I may add, just like her friend Katy Perry, who went up in space and sadly returned to Earth more nuttier than ever. Well, yours truly feels well and awesomely back, and it feels great to be back in the saddle again. Yeehaw! All I need now is a lovely bunch of cowgirls to keep me company with their tassels and their shorty shorts, and I'm gonna feel right at home. You probably thought I was gonna materialize 2 babes right here. Well, listen, if I did that, Miss Alexa Bliss would just get really mad, and she's so insightfully jealous for such a petite blonde. But anyway, folks, here we go. I am so sexy for my shirt, so sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. And yes, it certainly does hurt, if you know what I mean, especially when you're joined by two lovely female presenters today. On my left, of course, it's Miss Juliana, the turnaround girl who made everybody turn around 360 degrees and break their necks in the process. And right behind me, Miss Alexa Bliss. So I guess you could say I'm joined by 4 co-hosts, if you get my drift. Now, last week, as you know, I was in purgatory hell from YouTube, and I couldn't give you my reaction for Grand Theft Auto 6. But here we are, and after this article, folks, I'll be laughing and guffawing at a very stupid queer baiting article from Kotaku. That's right, because just like Polygon, they're soon going to be out of business. But let's get on with this trailer, folks, because again, I'm going to actually break this down into bits and pieces like the Dave Clark 5. Here we are, folks, at the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, all 2 minutes and 46 seconds of it. Obviously, I am not going to go through the whole thing and get copyright striked like Angry Joe did. Did you see that? Rockstar Games, or rather the record company, actually claimed him for 2 seconds of the awesome Pointer Sisters song that they use in this trailer.
And claim me for 2 seconds. Claim me for 2 seconds again. I'm going to leave this.
But without further ado, folks, I can't wait to give you my own titillating breakdown.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my check.
Some people think this is Stephen Root from Office Space. I'm hearing the voice, but I don't think it's actually him. It could be somebody like Fred Tatishaw or even John Maggio, you know, the man behind Marcus Phoenix. But let's carry on, folks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I'm so glad I've actually got this in the soundtrack. That's so awesome. But Borderlands, they got to it first, didn't they? So I've got to give them some credit. Oh, he's so fine. And the thing you've got to remember is, folks, this is a graphical showcase. Yes, these are all cutscenes when you're not able to go around and shoot things up in, well, whatever this iteration of Miami is. But let's carry on, shall we, folks?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I've seen you here before.
No relation to Robert.
You might have.
So here is Jason Duval breaking out his girlfriend Lucia from Guantanamo Bay, and let's see how she looks. Now, I gotta say, she looking pretty fine. She's not a transformer like my t-shirt right here, and she definitely got some babambas on top. But as you will see later on, folks, she's hiding quite the impressive derriere.
Hey.
You know what? When I hear this song now, it sounds a lot like PYT by Michael Jackson. But I wonder which came first. So I wanted Quincy Jones, the late great record producer himself, might have ripped off the Pointer Sisters. Who knows?
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
See, she got some boobies.
Only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
I mean, damn! Whoa! I mean, you can park 2 Harrier jump jets on those rum steaks right there and right then. I like this guy right here. He's already he's got me hooked. I like who this character actually is. Now, Jeremy Johns actually said that his theory behind the 2 protagonists, the Bonnie and Clyde for the modern era folks, one of them could be a CI. I believe that. I actually think it might be Jason, not Lucia, who might be the CI working in tandem with this mysterious police officer right here. I think it could be Bruce McGill, maybe modeled on him or influenced by him. I don't know if it actually is him. I don't think Mr. McGill has ever lent his voice to a video game.
We gotta protect each other.
So funny how the black sister here has got big boobies, but for some reason Lucia, the other half of the Bonnie and Clyde duo of GTA 6, doesn't. Funny how that works, right? I actually do like that. No one actually talks about this, but the fact that she's taking self-defense classes, I do like that. So she's not the all-powerful female who knows everything. And actually, this is in prison, I've just realized. So she's learning her craft in prison, which is pretty awesome, actually. I do like that. So when she gets out, that explains why she's rough and tough around the edges. Don't you know what I mean? And my silly camera is following me everywhere. Come on, camera. Tilt and tilt. That's right, you silly little thing. Do adjust focus on my boobies right here. This scene right here is really cool. Let's have a look. That bit, that's in an aircraft. That is nuts over Miami, which is absolutely nuts. And she's definitely, she's certainly, if you get my drift, she's certainly sticking the landing in more ways than one.
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
So have a look at that, folks. Captured on PlayStation 5, May the 26th, in the year of 2026. I like that synergy, folks. It's absolutely bonkers and absolutely insane. But what did you think, Juliana? Did that trailer impress you?
Oh, Mr. Hot Dog, that GTA 6 trailer is all kinds of sexy. But where's the gameplay?
And I guess she's absolutely correct, because the one thing people don't realize, now they've actually announced a specific release window. If they stick the landing with that, and by the way, I think as well, at the Jeff Keighley Game Awards this year, they're probably going to have a devoted, maybe 10-minute showcase where they show exclusive gameplay of GTA 6. As you will probably know already, this trailer, along with the first one, doesn't have any gameplay. Is it a surprise? Are they refining it? Who really knows at this stage? I don't know what Strauss Zelnick and Rockstar and Take-Two are conjuring behind the scenes. It could be anything for all I know. But what to my previous point, folks, before I go to that Kotaku article, scalpers, once they know when the game becomes available around the world in other regions where they have no control about when to release the game physically in their stores in whichever part we're talking about, maybe the Philippines, maybe India, they're gonna buy those games up and sell them for triple the price. So this whole thing about video games going up and up and up, that's why I said even the standard edition of GTA 6 will probably be around $150, but if you're a scalper, it'll probably be $350, because guess what, you'll be so desperate to get your hands on it, it's going to be the hardest flex that you'll ever produce, bro. And good luck to people who want to spend that kind of money. Me, I would just rather wait until this thing actually comes out. But folks, we have to head on over to this ridiculous article from Kotaku and read what they say here about Grand Theft Auto 6's Jason is gamers' latest sex symbol, only because you chose him to be that way, folks. Now this is by a guy called Kenneth Shepard. I'm not going to bother looking up his details. We can probably guess he goes by pronouns. I was going to play Grand Theft Auto 6 regardless of who I got to be. But I gotta give a shout out to Rockstar for giving everyone some eye candy with his protagonist duo, Jason and Lucia. Well, at least he acknowledges the fact that we've got a pretty pair of duelists on our hands. While Jason is in a loving relationship with Lucia and seemingly straight to be determined. Oh my, are you kidding me? Oh please. That hasn't stopped gay men from latching onto the guy after he was shown shirtless, sweaty and gross in the latest trailer. But its male lead is already becoming a sex symbol among the gay community after 2 trailers. Do you know what's very silly about this article? Where's the proof of this? This guy, Kenneth Shepard, is making it all up. There's nobody in the gay community who's latching onto Jason in this way, because in this guy's mindful eye and mind, that's what he wants to believe. And let him have his little narrative and choo like Thomas the Tank Engine, because he has every single right to do that. But again, why he's saying stuff like this is simply because, oh, I say hello, Jace. Good grief. Now, YouTube is a topless video game man, okay? Nothing to do with a woman, as much as I would like it to be, but apparently there was some leaked footage here. Straight men gonna have to prick him or the girl as a playable character, and I don't know what's gayer. Oh my god, stop it, it's so silly. But listen, I mean, when you see stuff like this, the reason why they're calling it out is because Rockstar allegedly has such a terrible track record against the LGBTQIA community and the people that walk around with Zer pronouns, because that's what you do, isn't it, you silly fools? So I just run away with this stuff like it's absolutely gloriously ridiculous, because what Kotaku knows and what I know and what you know is that people like you and me are very normally minded thinking people, right? We know what we want from a game. We know what to expect from a game. Now, does that mean that we're going to get some sort of strange forced ideology? Will the game actually force pronouns on the character that you choose to play? No, I don't think so. But if they do, it's probably going to be tongue-in-cheek, poking fun at everything regarding what we have come to see as the culture war, right? You can't. It seems even Grand Theft Auto might not be immune from criticism. I think when this game comes out next year, as long as it's on track to release on May the 26th, 2026, again, love that synergy, Rockstar. You're burning the candle at both ends. I think in 7 hours from the time it's released, it will make $1 billion in 7 hours. I kid you not. And it doesn't matter what the price is, whether it's $70 or $80, up to maybe $200 for a super duper deluxe edition. Who knows what that comes with? But hey, listen folks, I'm just the guy in his room surrounded by some very lovely ladies who now want co-presenting duties with yours truly, and frankly, who can blame them? But if you ended up enjoying this video today, folks, make sure you give it a like below. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if I were you, and if you were me, Hot Dog Nation, you should definitely return for the next video.
Like and subscribe, or get your nuts Krogan crushed on Kung Fu Hot Dog.